On this episode of Egg with Colway, barbecued hamburgers. Let's get after it. Now, this is something that my family has made, I guess decades for 4th of July. A very simple, I don't know if it was a vintage recipe back in the day. I don't know where my aunt and my mom and relatives found this recipe, but we've always made this recipe for the 4th of July. My Aunt Maxine, when she was still with us, her birthday, she was born on the 4th of July. So we always had a picnic at her house, and we always had these hamburgers all the time. So I remember them as a child. We still make them. They're still good. They're super easy. They're super delicious. So we're going to get into this. We're going to show you, number one, first of all, how just to make the sauce. We're going to let that sauce marinate. Then we're just going to go ahead and get some burgers seasoned up. We're going to get them on the Mini Max today. We're going to use that. Anybody can do this. So let's jump into this, and we're going to show you how to make my family's barbecued hamburgers. All right, guys. First thing we're going to do is we're going to make this homemade barbecue sauce for these burgers. Okay, so that's the first thing we're going to do. So we have our bowl here. We have 3 cups of ketchup. I like to use Heinz. You can use whatever you'd like, but I'm going to use Heinz today. I like the Heinz ketchup. So we got that thrown in there. So we got 3 cups of Heinz ketchup. And again, we will have this recipe attached in the video, so you'll be able to have this and find this. So again, we have our 3 cups of ketchup. We're going to do a 3/4 cup of white sugar. So we have 3/4 cups of white sugar that we're going to put in there. So we've got that in there. We're going to go ahead and get that a little mix. And then we're going to put in here a 1/4 cup of Worcestershire sauce. Again, however you want to pronounce that word, it is fine with me, but we're going to go ahead and put a 1/4 cup of Worcestershire sauce in here. That mixed in here. And yeah, we're really out here cooking today. We're at Colway down here in Apple Creek, Ohio. And I hope you've been enjoying our video series that we have brought back with the Egging with Colway. And again, we hope you look back at even some of our videos that we did last month. We've got a couple of new ones that we're going to be shooting here that will be coming out. And so we hope that you're excited for those. And we just want to bring you some fun, easy grilling content that you can do at your home and for your family. So again, right now we just have our ketchup, our Worcestershire sauce, and our sugar. We're going to add a little bit of red wine vinegar. We're going to add 3 tablespoons of red wine vinegar. So we're going to do 3 tablespoons of that. So we got 1, 2, 3. There we go. So we have our 3 tablespoons of that. And that's all that we put in the sauce. There's nothing more that we're going to add to it. We're going to just go ahead and get this all incorporated. But again, you can see that sauce. It's actually really good. It's very simple to make. These are typically probably ingredients that you already have in your pantry at your home. And so, man, I'm telling you, give this a try this 4th of July. You're going to see the finished product at the end of this video. But we're going to go ahead and set this aside. And we're going to go ahead and get our burgers prepped and get ready to go on the grill. All right, guys, we're back. Okay, we got our sauce made. Sauce is just sitting here hanging out for right now. Okay, so now what we do is we're going to do some sliders. My family always did regular hamburgers, so they did a regular size hamburger bun back then. Today here at Colway, we got a lot of guys here that are hungry. We're actually making sliders. So I picked these up at the local grocery store. They were already preformed in slider form for me. Save me a little bit of time. Again, this is something you can do at home, or you can go ahead and buy your own hamburger, make them up. We just did this for a little bit of time's sake today. And what we're going to do is just season these up. We're not going to go super crazy, but we're just going to go ahead and season these up. Today we're going to use the Killer Hog steak rub, and we're just going to go ahead and dust these with just a little bit of seasoning. We're not going to go super, super crazy. Now, if you want to, you can do salt and pepper. If that's all you want to do on them, that's fine. You can use, again, if there's a certain seasoning that you like, you can do that. You can do a salt, pepper, garlic, type of rub like that. That would be fine. Again, you can leave that up to your preference. Today, we're just going to be using the Killer Hog steak rub on this just to give these a little bit of seasoning. We're using the Mini Max today. We have that Mini Max. It's fired up around 375, 400 degrees. We are using the convector. And the only reason we're doing that, we don't want to get them super, super charred and get them super dried out, right? We want to have a good, juicy burger. So you'll see the finished product at the end when we build these things. But right now we're going to head over to the grill and get these things on. We'll see you soon. All right, guys. So we're over here at the Mini Max. We're a little over 375 degrees. So we're going to go ahead and get this thing, get these burgers on here. And there's, we got one layer. We're going to go ahead and season up the second layer. We're going to load this little Mini Max up to the max today, right? No pun intended. All right, Bo. We've got her loaded up. We're going to let those go ahead and get happy. All right, our sliders have been on for about 15 minutes. Eggs running about 350 degrees. We're going to go ahead and take a sneak peek and see how they're coming along. Oh yeah, they're looking real good. Again, we're using that convector in there just to cook these burgers indirect. We want to keep as much moisture and juice in these little guys. And man, they're coming along nice. They look beautiful. We're going to give them a little bit more time. We're going to flip them, and then we'll come back and see you shortly. All right, guys, we're back. We're going to go ahead and get these burgers, these sliders off the grill. We're going to get them into this baking dish. We're going to cover them with that sauce, and then we're going to put them back on the grill to get happy, happy, happy. So we're going to go ahead and do that right now. Again, we're using that big green egg, charcoal, and that oak and hickory. And we're just going to go ahead and fill this little dish up with these. And then again, like I said, we're going to put them back in after we get our barbecue sauce on them. Hey, if you're driving by and you see us out here cooking, stop on in, man. We'll give you a slider today. But yeah, we're getting these ready to roll. All right, guys, so we have our sliders into our baking dish. We're going to go ahead and add that homemade barbecue sauce that we made at the beginning. And we're just going to go ahead and just dump that on those burgers, just like this. And you're just going to cover them all up here. And I'm telling you what, man, I mean, this is, I know it seems really simple, and it is. It's a very simple recipe, but man, these things are so good. The guys are in for a treat today. And again, we're going to go ahead and you can see what they look like. You can actually, if you wanted to, eat them just like this. They're still going to be excellent. But we're going to go ahead and put them back on the grill. We're going to go ahead and cover them up. And like I said earlier, we're going to let them get happy. All right, guys, we got our burgers. We're going to go ahead and put them back on the egg. We're going to go ahead and get them happy. We're going to sort of bake for maybe about 30 minutes or so. Let that sauce heat up. And then we're going to show you the finished product after that. But let's go ahead and get these on. Put them back on the egg. Get them going. Let them get happy. And we'll be back with you shortly. See you soon. Guys, we're back. We got the barbecue burgers off the Mini Max. We're going to start assembling these things and get them ready for the guys to eat. I know they are hungry, and I forgot where I put my tongs at because we're really cooking here today. We ain't messing around. But we have our tongs here. We're going to go ahead and start building these burgers in honor of my family. This is something that they love to make every 4th of July. And maybe you have a recipe that you and your family make for the 4th of July. Hey, it's our nation's 250th birthday this year. And hey, why not make something that you guys always made and honor your family? Maybe put down in the comments what you guys like to make or what your family does. We'd like to hear that. If you try this recipe, boy, we'd love to hear what you think of these. We have them in that barbecue sauce, that homemade barbecue sauce. And that's all you need. You don't need any other type of condiment. You don't need nothing else on these things other than just this sauce. There's nothing else needed. Again, they're very simple. They're very basic, but don't let the simplicity fool you. A lot of the most basic recipes that are made are some of the best that you'll ever have. We've got barbecue hamburgers. All right, guys, we're back. We got Glenn here. And he's going to sample one of these barbecue burger sliders and see what he thinks. Go ahead, Glenn. All it is, Glenn, it's a homemade barbecue sauce, just a little hamburger slider, nothing fancy, nothing. Put them on the grill. We season them up with a little bit of Killer Hog steak seasoning, let them get to the right temperature, put them back in. What's your thoughts? What do you think?
Very good.
Yeah?
Not too spicy. Hot. Tastes really good. They're good tasting.
Good. Well, hey, give it a whirl. Try it out. Barbecue Hamburgers. Try it out for your next 4th of July party. We'll see you next time. Let's go.